But
And
anyway,
welcome back to another episode of Generation Shock. That's right. This guy's head is down, like always, balls deep, doing something other than paying attention to this show. Well, I will say one thing. If you guys don't know what this show's about this week, then just fucking turn it off and go the fuck home. Because I think it's pretty fucking obvious. So, without further ado, let's jump into that intro. Hold on, my buttons are taking a little minute to fucking get going. Here we go. Oh, wait. Let's turn on the light. Oh, shit. Man, is that too bright? Fuck.
Oh, my
I don't know.
God.
Oh, well. We're going with it. Go back to Generation Shock. We're having a little technical difficulties. I'm just kidding. Intro. That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh, low system resources may affect your audio quality. Try to close in some applications. What the fuck? Every time.
because you're recording, right?
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah,
Don't record it. Ooh, I like that background.
Very
Told you.
cute.
very nice.
Told you I got something special going on for the New Year's Eve bash.
That show like Yellow Bus, small stroller bus special.
What?
Or-
What the fuck are you talking about? Who
Or
invited
helmet
this
special.
guy to the show? Like, why do we even let him come on?
You
Anyway,
ever seen that Gronkowski commercial?
nobody
Wow,
gives a
but I'm
fuck about
special. I just want to punch him.
Gronkowski.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Anyway, you done? You done? We'll just wait on
No.
you. You just let us
Go
know
ahead.
when you're done. We'll just
Oh,
wait.
God.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Anyway, yeah, guys, how you doing? How's everybody doing? Yeah, so this week we're going to talk a little bit about the 2021 year in review. We'll talk about some, how the year went, what we thought of it, some of our experiences, maybe a little bit about what we learned, things of that nature. We will not be doing any New Year's resolutions in this show for anybody who is tuning in for that. That'll be next week's episode. So tune in next week if you want to see what our New Year's resolutions will be. Okay? Because we're not going to tell anybody until the new year starts. So without further ado, let's go. Who wants to jump in and fucking get this party started?
Well, let's start off with the high of the.
Well, we're not going to do a high of the week
Why?
because
we're doing the year
high of the year, you fuck.
Okay, let's do the high of the year.
High of the
Isn't
year.
that the whole point of the episode?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you yelled at them earlier. So behind the scenes, he's giving the shit to them because they didn't know what we were talking about today. Oh, you guys don't read the chat and everything. But literally in the chat, he's the one who's like, we literally talked about, we'll just go over like the highs of the year. Like we'll talk about, this show's just falling apart at the end of the day.
He gave up halfway through that fight.
You did.
Not even worth it. Not even worth it. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. What the fuck is going on with my shit? I am gonna have to literally revamp this shit one day. I just keep on forgetting. Maybe Friday. I'm off on Friday, so if I don't come to town for New Year's, if I could because I'm trying to go out and do something on New Year's, but nobody seems to want to hang out with me. So
I don't even go out.
I mean, I wasn't necessarily looking to go out, but I didn't want to sit at the house this year. But yeah, that's not working out.
My heart.
So
You
sad.
hear him though? He's like, yo, fuck you, but nobody's inviting me to shit.
It's gonna be Spider-Man and I hanging out on New Year's. This will be okay. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. I got fucking loads of things planned. It's gonna be a fucking blast, fucking blowout, bitch. Anyway, yeah.
Shout out to the sis for watching.
Oh, that's your sister?
Yeah.
She cute?
Okay.
Ooh. Oh my God.
There's a line right here, bro. There's a line right here.
I just assume she can't be married if she got the name Ramos still. So, I mean, there's always a chance.
And no, I think they all keep the same. We all keep our names.
Oh,
My
do they?
sisters, they all keep their names.
Oh, okay. I mean, everybody's different. So some people take the maiden name, some people don't. So that's a good question. I know it's not on topic, but did your wife keep her maiden name or did she take Ramos?
Well, I told her to keep her maiden name because I'm like, if you want to move up in your ladder, keep your check name, because if you go with a Latino name, any application you put in, they're just gonna put you to the side, and you just stay there. Like, be smart, stay with your name.
Okay.
And now she works for corporate.
Whoa, yeah. She is definitely the breadwinner in the family. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
She is.
So
No different. There's no shame on that.
He's like, I'm happy about that. What you talking about, Willis? Very proud. All right.
Woman empowerment, bro.
Yeah. Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's it. You just didn't try to find no sugar mama or nothing, huh? Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. There's a reason they're redoing the bathroom. It's not because of him.
Yeah, actually.
Did it ever get done?
Bro. We ended up with fuck this. We're just gonna get somebody else. We ain't paying you the rest of the money.
Wow.
Fuck you.
Fuck out of here. You ain't getting nothing from us, motherfucker.
You ain't getting nothing.
Nothing.
Oh,
Not
but
a
you guys don't
nada.
even give us the owner was like, you're not even giving us a chance about making it better. I'm like, you know how many chances I've given you? When I give going back and forth emails, and he wanted to make it right. I'm like, no, you didn't. 10 days after we wrote an email, that's when you respond. You wanted to make it right, you should have made it right in the first place. The first time you came over. So I'm like, fuck you.
Why
Good for
is
you.
our stream quality so poor? Like, God, this just pisses me off. I don't know, man. I'm probably got to like tear it down and rebuild the whole system. I don't know. But anyway, so guys, tell me about your year. Like, what did like? What stood out the most? Let's start there. What do you remember the most about 2021? Yeah.
For me, what stood out the most was the Capitol, the storming of the Capitol Hill.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay.
Good start.
Not bad.
That shit was fucking crazy.
How was it? I mean, I know you were there. I heard. You know, you.
No, I was
Taking
not
part in
there.
that shit.
Bro, I know people got fired for that shit, so I was not there, bro.
Oh, so you just don't want to admit it because you would get fired, but that doesn't.
I was nowhere near there.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that shit on Netflix about the 2021 year?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my gosh, that shit's hilarious. They got all these fucking famous people, and some of them like they pretend that they're different people. Like, I don't know, like Hugh Grant's supposed to be some English like professor. Lucy Liu is like a journalist and shit. And so there's this one chick that's supposed to be like a housewife, and she talks about how that all went down and everything. And she's like, yeah, I wasn't there. And they're like, well, what's that on your ankle? And what are these videos? So they put videos of her, like, she wasn't really there, but
really? Oh, okay.
No, she wasn't really there, but they put videos like as if she was there. And then she's like, they're like, what's this on your ankle? Because she's on house arrest from it. And she's talking about how, oh no, this is just to track my like heart rate and my health and all this shit. And she's sitting on house arrest. Dude, this shit is hilarious. Dude, you guys got to go check it out. Good shit.
Yeah.
All right, Phoenix, what's your biggest remembrance of 2021?
The lack of employees. Like, that was wild. It literally went from 2020 workers to no workers. And I was like, what in the world is going on?
And that shit all started. It all started like early in the year when the government was giving out, helping out people.
Yeah.
Everybody thought that by September, right? The prediction was by September there's going to be because all the help is going to go away. There's going to be people searching and looking for jobs, bro. That shit affected so deep. It affected everything in the country, from the shipment that are coming in. That combined with the shortage of shit, bro,
it's insane.
Is fucking crazy.
Like the amount of people just fighting with employees and stores, I was like, bro, it is. I get it when a shortage, but bro, it is not that serious. Like, relax. And then after that, the price of chicken went up, bro. It's expensive, bro.
He mentioned that in the pre-show. You feeling hurt?
Yeah.
What was it? I missed
well, the price of turkey went down.
Yeah, what you talking about the turkey, bro? It's the chicken, like
the chicken went up.
Fuck
I'm
that,
looking at
dude.
that
I
chicken
went to,
price and
dude.
I'm
You
like,
go to Gators. I was trying to go to Gators, dude. 10 wings, $17. Are you
bro, that's
shitting me?
insane.
Dude, that's like
Damn.
$2 a
Chicken
fucking wing.
Chipotle bowl is getting expensive.
I remember
I'm like,
back in
bro.
the day where I could go and get chicken wing night for 25 cents a fucking wing, maybe 50. Dude, I remember Gators over in Hunters Creek. They used to do all you could eat Mondays. Now it's
know.
you can't eat shit Mondays.
Get
Fuck.
Bro,
wrecked.
it's insane. Like that, and then the food stuff. Like, yo, this is insane. I'm about
Yeah.
to start with myself. Forget it.
Bro, but it's just the Dollar General is no longer Dollar General, right?
I know Dollar Tree is at 125 now. That's why.
Everything has gone up, inflation, right?
And
That's
they're saying it's
fucking
going to keep
crazy.
going up.
Wow.
This is crazy
Chipotle-
though.
They're saying they want to slow it down, but they ain't gonna slow down, bro. The people.
The thing is, though,
upper
they
tiers,
would tell you. See, this is what I usually like try to judge it how I see it in my area or around me or what I'm experiencing. Because they're like, yo, the country is going to shit, right? In a sense of the economy is not doing so well, but you see the stores be packed.
Mhm.
I'm like, how is the economy not doing so well? And when the stores are packed, and I know because the government gave away a load shit of money. Some people like took advantage of it. Some people saved it. Some people that couldn't afford to save it used it. You know, those people used it. But like, I know people that just drop like 25G on a down payment on a car. I'm like, what the fuck? How'd you get that money? Oh, the unemployment. I'm like, what the fuck? They were giving away that much money?
You put it
It was
for a year,
insane.
yeah.
What everybody was saying. Yeah,
Damn,
they were getting like
that's
what,
fucking
900 a week.
crazy.
Yeah.
I was like 900 a week, bro. I started doing the math. I was like, yo, that could resolve a lot of problems, and then some.
It's just
So what you
crazy,
got there,
bro.
Tosh. What do you remember the most about 2021?
I got two. I guess things kind of trying to go back to normal. People going out to concerts and like, festivals and shit. So even with all this craziness still happening. And then half the year I had spent here on a work injury at home. So I didn't get to work. So I was catching up on Netflix shows like Bridgerton, Queen's Gambit. Like there
Is
was
that
some
good?
shows that
Is
came out
Bridgerton
this
good?
year. It depends who you ask. I liked it.
I've seen the first season. It was
No,
good.
I've heard good
It's-
things about that show.
Yeah, I'm excited for season 2. Very excited for that.
Yeah.
It's always something with you. What are you excited for?
What I remember most about 2021.
The chicken wings.
Oh, fuck
Chicken
that
wings,
chicken
right?
wings. I didn't even think about chicken wings until I got back here. Chicken wings weren't expensive in Jersey. They just got expensive when I came back down. First of all, I forgot how damn good the grilled wings at Gators are. When they grill that hot sauce onto the wing, it like coats it differently than other chicken wings. Fucking fire. Like, and then it started pissing me off because so they do dollar wings on Mondays. So, like when I first got down here, wasn't working.
Yeah.
I wasn't closing on Monday. So like I'd try to go for Monday Night Football. And then all of a sudden the motherfucker tried to flip the script on me. I close every goddamn Monday night now. Like, what
Damn.
the fuck are you doing? Dude, this
Right.
motherfucker
Right.
literally
Fuck
got in an
that.
argument with me
I'm
today.
waiting for you.
This guy got in an argument with me today because he still got his 9-day rule. Okay, I'm not throwing names out there or nothing.
Really? Still?
Okay, and I put in for 3 days the next week and 3 days the week after. So I'm like, I still work 2 days. So I try to like put it out there that like I could work like a day in the middle. You don't have to give me the straight 10 days. And he still says, well, you're still technically, because if you're taking 6 days and 6 days and you get 2 days off each week, that's 10 days. So that violates the what I'm allowing you to do. I'm like, what the fuck? Damn, man.
I want to make
Welcome,
sure.
welcome
We're
to that
talking
world,
about
bro.
Mr. Clean, right?
Oh,
I know
yeah.
this is-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, same
Welcome to
dude.
that world, bro.
Fuck.
I'm allowed to do 12 days. That's it.
Damn.
12. No
Crazy.
more than that.
Crazy.
Unless I'm leaving the country or on a cruise for 2 weeks. That's it.
Where you get 12 now?
I get 12 days now.
Oh, okay.
But if I'm leaving with your boss, if you're leaving the country,
That's the only way
right,
you get more than 9.
outside,
Yeah.
they'll give you like the 12 days, the 14 days.
Yeah, but if you're not, you only get the 9.
Yeah. The 9
Wow.
days.
Damn.
Yes, I'm still
Because
living that life.
if you think about it, you get 2 days in 1 week and 2 days the other week. That's already the 9 days,
I
right?
don't miss that.
Including the
one.
5.
Yeah, I don't know.
Including the 5.
Anyway, so Well,
I mean,
I
look, you get a
remember the
fucking
most
weekend.
about 2020 win. I think was, I don't know why I remember this the most. It just came to my head. It was the Olympics. And hearing about the cardboard beds Japan made
Oh,
to try to fight
funny.
COVID in order to keep people from banging in the Olympic villages.
But it's
Because
still give away condoms.
because supposedly, I didn't know this because if I would have known this growing up, I would have tried to be an Olympian. But supposedly, the Olympics are just one big fucking orgy. And that's all that goes on. You
that
compete, and then you
testosterone
fuck.
fucking out there, bro.
You compete and you fuck. Like, dude, I would have tried to compete so I could try to fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit.
You're too short, man. You can't compete.
Gymnastics?
I'm kidding.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding.
Ah, I could have did some wrestling shit. No, it was winter. No, it was winter. Didn't have that shit in winter, did they? Fuck. I don't know. What could I have done in winter? Maybe. I guess there's not much. I could have done curling.
You can
Right?
do that scrubbing.
Yeah, curling. That's what it's called. Fucking push the shit down the ice. Fuck, I could have done that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but like, how you be like, yo, I'm an Olympian curler. When I get laid, that shit doesn't get anybody.
listen,
Like, that
when
doesn't
you're
work,
in
bro.
when you're in Olympic Village, they don't give a fuck what you're doing. They just want to fuck. Like they don't give two fucks.
Yeah, even though they have, I can only see even they have their own like preference.
Nah, man, they ain't got no preference.
What do
They
you
just
do?
out to get laid. Listen, you
I
got
got
all those
gold medal
foreign
in
chicks.
curling.
You got all those foreign chicks. They looking to bang. Okay, there's some cute curlers out there. Those women curlers, there's some cute ones out there. They can push my stick and rub and push my balls.
Oh
Like, you know what I'm
my
saying?
God.
Like, whoosh. We just lost a viewer. I'm getting a little crazy. Anyway, but yeah, man, like, and I just remember the guy jumping on up and down on the cardboard bed. He's like, "Yeah, this will work. Don't worry."
You gotta improvise, baby.
You know?
That shit don't
whatever.
work, bro.
Shit.
What else?
I
I mean,
there's a lot of shit.
NFTs. I read about it in March. NFTs came out.
Oh, don't tell me that's my low of the fucking year. I was ready to
How's
go
that
in
low?
on Ethereum at $1,100. I literally put money.
Ethereum?
Yeah, that's
Ethereum,
it.
yeah.
I literally put I put in $1,200. It was $1,100 to buy in. I put in $1,200, right? In like March or something around then, and I had to wait for Robinhood to deposit the other $200. So I didn't buy it right away because I was waiting for the money to come in so that I could buy a whole token, right?
Yeah.
And then some shit happened and it started to go up a little bit. I couldn't afford it. And then it dropped a little bit, and then next thing I know, it shot up. It was like $3,000 or some shit. It wasn't like crazy.
That's your boy.
Next thing I
That's your
know,
boy.
that shit so I'm like, fuck, man. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna get into Litecoin instead. So I put all my money into Litecoin that I deposited, and I bought that shit at $300. That shit's like at $150 right now. I fucking lost so much goddamn money. Ethereum or whatever you call it is fucking skyrocketed to fucking $4,000 or some shit. I should have a fucking token of that. And the only reason I didn't is because my people's up there, I was talking to them about it, and I should have realized they knew nothing about it. They're like, yeah, I don't know, man. That shit's, it's risky and this and that. I did all this research saying how it was the future of NFT and how it was different. And I didn't trust my gut. Ooh, sorry. Almost dropped Spider-Man.
Dang, he's so mad.
Didn't trust my gut and didn't buy into that shit. Fuck. I'm so mad. The only thing I did smart, though, is I did buy into Apple after the split. And I got into Apple at 111. I bought like 6 shares at 111. And that's holding strong. So
That's another thing that happened this year, right? Apple and Tesla split this year.
that was a big thing.
It's okay to the viewers. I'll do the good story of the Ethereum. Your boy jumped in at 1,600.
700 I could have been in that. Had a token.
I saw that to the moon, bro.
I'm kicking myself because I didn't jump on that one.
That one I went on my own. I was telling people about it, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know." I was like, "You know what? I'm on my own on this." I dropped the stack and I left. Never really.
Yeah.
I should have.
I
I
didn't
got
jump
my
on
stack
that
in
one.
on something that I'm hoping to God one day will turn into like $4,000. Fuck.
You gotta wait.
Yeah, I'm going to be waiting the rest of my life. I'll be fucking
Same.
retired
This
still
whole year
waiting on
was
that shit.
this whole year was that's it, back and forth with cryptocurrency, and that's basically what it was.
So what I'm hoping
actual
for
stock.
is the COVID shit hits again hard, shuts everything down. That shit will plummet. I can buy back in, you know what I'm saying? And then it'll go back up. So We'll see. I don't
There's
know.
only one way to find out.
Also,
Yeah.
another thing I remember about this year that's epic, in my opinion, was the fucking hype video from Virgin Atlantic. Fucking going to space.
Oh, the space
Oh,
video.
Dude,
Yeah.
that shit was hype videos.
Yeah,
Dude, they
that's
talk
what
about
it
that
was.
shit. They talk about that shit about billionaires in the US and how the earth is fucking going to hell because of global warming and shit. And they were talking about how there was a summit this year, right? Where the United Nations all got together to try to do something better for the world. And China and some of these places are like, yeah, fuck you. We're going to keep on doing whatever we want. So next thing you know, the billionaires are spending money to try to fly their way out of the fucking planet that they know that's going to die. And then they made fun of Jeff Bezos' rocket ship because it looked like a huge fucking penis. And so they're making fun of his rocket ship that looks like a penis going through the sky and shit. Dude, that show's hilarious.
You talking about?
Yeah.
You said the show?
The show on Netflix was making fun of this shit.
Up Boys?
What?
Don't Look Up?
No, I don't know what it's called.
Oh, okay. Never mind that.
Want me to find out the name of it?
No.
But it was just funny that they were fucking making fun of Jeff Bezos'
Yeah.
rocket ship. And they're talking
That's
about
funny.
how William Shatner, just because you fucking played a character in space doesn't mean you should go to space. Oh my gosh. It was actually
What about
really
Yeah,
funny.
no.
What
He
about the
did it.
Bernie meme with the mittens?
Oh,
yeah.
my gosh, that was
That went
hilarious.
viral.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember it, but I remember hearing about it.
Oh, it's
You
called
didn't
Death.
see the
It's called Death to
Probably.
2021 on Netflix.
Yeah,
Check it out.
look at that.
Shout out Netflix. Sponsor me, bitch. Anyway.
No, the other thing I remember was all the college students when we all got COVID, when the whole Corona thing happened, and everybody's like, "All right, we're going to school at home." One of my friends worked out of state and was like, "Yo, professor, I ain't gonna make it to class." Just hung up. I was like, "We run this school now."
You know what else
Yeah.
I remember about 2021?
Well, we forced our professor to go virtual. That's how bad it was.
That's pretty dope, actually,
Yeah.
that you guys can do that.
Damn.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, real quick.
It
What
was
the fuck
funny.
is behind you? What's all that shit? Is that all your Hot Wheels?
Those are his Hot Wheels.
Yeah, that's the inventory. That's half of it, and then the rest is everywhere else.
Damn. Okay. But anyway, I know another thing that was a highlight of 2021. I probably saw one of the greatest movies ever created. Fucking Spider-Man. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So good.
Movie's
So good.
overrated, bro. That's
Oh
not
my
the
God.
greatest movie ever.
Oh my god.
That movie's
Greatest-
overrated.
literally top 3 greatest movies of all time, maybe. Of all time.
No.
Fucking amazing. Way
not
better
the-
than
speaking of
Shang-Chi.
movies,
Way better than
I
Shang-Chi.
remember when we all bullied Sonic the Hedgehog to redesign the characters. I remember
Was that this year?
That I remember that.
It was probably early this year, wasn't it?
No, the movie released this year, but we started it in 2020.
No, that movie released last year actually, because they're
I
about to
thought
come out
it
with a new
did.
one.
Next
Hey,
year.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
That was That will remember the right year, fucker. Okay, we're talking about 2021.
I'll get
Get wrecked.
I remember we went through a lot of changes on the show. We
Did.
We lost Goldo. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Not
No,
in real life.
not in
just-
that way.
Yeah,
I'm like, God.
Damn, bro.
Don't end the year like that.
It's okay, check monster. I followed. I got you.
We brought on Phoenix Born 63, which brought a whole slew of women. Everybody's like, oh my god, he's so cute, I love him. Oh, so cute.
There's another thing here that I'm looking at. Brady won his 7th
Nobody
ring.
gives a fuck
Yo.
about Brady. Fuck out of here.
God.
Brady
You know what?
with the
Take that
7th
guy.
ring.
I'm gonna try to clip out
Hold
that
on, hold
fucking
on. Right here,
background
bro.
photo.
The
Yeah.
man back here
Yeah.
became.
say this.
Go
Can I be real with you though?
ahead, be real.
I'll be real with you. This documentary that ESPN Plus is doing with the man in the arena. Like,
Yeah,
I hate him a little.
they got to do
less.
somebody else though.
I hate
Also,
him a little less though. I do. I don't know. Like when people do these documentaries, like it changes my view of them. And like I don't hate him as much as I want to. Like watching them, I'll tell you what. Like it was moving hearing him having his sisters on this latest episode
I haven't seen it.
talking about his mom with the cancer and how like they literally his dad went to like every single one of his games pretty much. Like he was like at least the home game, like he was an avid he was very supportive of his son. It was his only son. He has 3 older sisters, which I didn't know about, right?
And they're all athletes.
Yeah, they're all athletes and stuff, very competitive, very protective over him. And they were talking about Deflategate and how that affected their family, and their mom got cancer and how it affected her because she took it very personal, very emotional for her. And that the dad refused to go to the football games because the mom couldn't go with him. I thought was just like very touching and honorable. And how their parents were just, I guess because I never grew up with these types of like a good household and good parents, but they were very supportive. They were like, the dad had a statement one time that he told the kids, and one of the girls said it like, the rest of the world is going to beat you down. So the last thing I'm ever going to do is try to do that. Like he literally tried to do everything he could to bring his children up because the rest of the world was going to beat them down. I thought it was a very moving thing. And that his mom, like he told his mom, I need you to get better because I'm going to get to the Super Bowl and I want you to be there. And this is after he had a 4-game suspension, after everything that happened.
This is when they beat Atlanta.
Yeah. And he got to the Super Bowl, and his mom just had enough strength to be able to actually go there and be there. And all he could, and literally they showed clips on the sideline of as they're down 28-3. Edelman walking over to Brady and saying, don't worry, man. We're going to do this for your mom. We got this. And like, that was like something that was being talked about during the game. Like, no, we're going to go out and win this for your mom. And then to see Edelman make the catch he made and everything, like, I mean, it was kind of moving. Like, I fucking hate this series because I like hate him less, and I hate that. It's not that I don't like that. You know, like fuck you, Brady, but not at the same time. Like, fuck, man.
Yeah. You get to admit that he's great. The other thing, the withdrawal from the troops.
Fastest withdrawal ever or some shit. Yeah, they talked about that. They talked about that as well in the show. Gotta go watch that show. It's great. It was funny.
Oh shit, yeah. The murder conviction of George Floyd's case.
That was a huge.
That was
the
huge.
Riots, all that shit that went down. That was some big shit. The world went
Chadwick
through.
Boseman died.
Yep.
This year or last year?
This year.
He died
this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Chadwick. That was
Kobe
sad.
Bryant, right? No, Kobe Bryant was last year. No, Kobe Bryant's 2 years
No,
ago, right?
No, it was 2020, in the beginning of 2020. That was when everybody's like, 2020 is the worst. But, and we didn't get to talk about a monster in sports. A legend did die yesterday.
Oh yeah, John Madden.
Very sad, John Madden.
Oh yeah.
Right after his documentary on your birthday.
The documentary doesn't come out till June 3rd.
I thought it was on the 25th.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
The documentary was on the 25th. It was on Christmas.
I thought it was coming out July 3rd. January 3rd. Fuck. But yeah,
I believe in you. You can do it.
But it's, you know what? John Madden is an absolute legend. First of all, most people don't realize this, and this is why makes him a legend. You know, 90% of the people who know who John Madden is didn't realize he's a Super Bowl winning coach. Number one. Okay. Number two, he has the greatest winning record in a 10-year span than any other coach in history. He won 103 games and lost 32 and tied 7. 103 wins, 32 losses, and 7 ties in 10 years. He went to 5 AFC championship games. Okay? This guy was a fucking legend. But most people that grew up only know him for 2 things. Not being a coach, right?
The games.
Well, no. Number one, he was the legendary announcer ever. He's the only announcer to work for all 4 broadcasting. He worked for CBS, NBC, Fox, and ABC. Only announcer ever to work for all 4 broadcasts. He was the voice of the NFL. Okay?
He was.
Number 2 was the video games. Came out in 1988. Was the first Madden ever. And and if it wasn't for John Madden, and this is, people say this, but I believe it to be true, the NFL's popularity would not be where it is today if it wasn't for John Madden, because of the way he announced and made the game easy for the common person to watch, number one. And if it wasn't for Madden, which gets kids involved in it, it wouldn't be what it was today. He's a true legend. John Madden, we miss you. You're a great dude. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Cheers.
he inspired a lot of
Pour one
coaches
out
too.
for you in my throat.
Pause.
Expensive to waste.
He said, she's like, pause.
Pause. I'm just gonna not. I'm like, let me not.
You're on the wrong
I
show.
just
Then.
learned to not address it.
Wrong
Yeah.
show. Then.
That was a good speech, Check Monster.
Thank you.
I like that.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Uh,
Anyway, so
the other thing that happened with that, it was the Colonial Pipelines, the cyber attack.
yeah, nobody.
That was
gives a fuck
huge.
about That was that.
What?
Damn,
It was huge.
Yeah. Only
That was
pipelines
huge.
I know is the pipe I'm laying laid on tonight.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Just saying.
I'm dead.
Yep.
He ain't get his shit. That's why he's talking about it. He's trying to manifest it.
Ooh,
Got to in life.
the collapsing of the condo in
Yep.
And
Florida.
He's just literally trying to find shit that happened during the year. That's
He's
just not
Googling.
memorable.
Of course I am.
2021 events.
Fuck. This is
Googling.
him. Oh, there's this.
Of
Acting like
course
you
it
remembered
is.
shit. If you ain't remembering
Nah,
it,
Fuck no, bro.
if you can't remember it, it didn't happen.
I'm saying things like Loki came out, WandaVision came out, those type of things. Like,
I mean, if you're going to talk about that, you're basically saying the launch of Disney Plus as we know it. Right? That was the launch of Disney Plus. WandaVision was the
Yeah,
first
it
Marvel
launched
show they
last
did.
year.
No, but WandaVision was the first Disney Plus show that launched. So that or Marvel show that created like everything. But anyway, so all right, so we talked a little bit about what we remember, what we and everything. Let's get into it because I know
Okay.
Nate wants to talk about it. What are your
wait, I don't know.
highs of
Of the year.
2021? Your
2021?
highs. Give me your Phoenix. What's your high of 2021?
I didn't know we were going with this question. I really didn't.
I know. It was,
I was actually gonna-
just go along with it sometimes.
I know. I don't. Yeah, bro.
Listen, you're the creator of the
Yeah.
highs of the show.
I know. Well, obviously, you announced it last week. Was my degree of graduation. That was one of my biggest
that's a
highs.
good one. Actually, that's epic.
Yeah. I actually have the video that I just didn't get to post it. I actually talked about the whole story of the 8 years.
Can we
So,
get it on our YouTube channel or maybe?
Yeah, it's already on the YouTube channel, GenerationShock 2020. I
Okay.
just gotta upload it on my part.
Okay.
It's
Other than that,
it's uploaded. It has to upload
Yeah.
on your page, right?
yeah, because I was
Yeah.
doing the tour to Florida stage 2 for work today. So yeah,
Yeah.
we did stage 1 yesterday. We don't talk about it.
Stage 1 clinger.
What else? Oh, I did like this little, not like program at church, but basically it was something to help get over my past, and I finished that. And that was, like, there was just stuff I had to deal with emotionally, and I broke free
Good
from it.
for
and then, which
you.
led me, to the degree itself. I was happy that I paid off debt, only to go right back into it.
It's okay.
So I was so mad about that. And then, actually, what this year taught me was I have an ability to beat the odds when the odds are not in my favor. So that's really like the high of the year. So I explained it in the video.
Good-looking people succeed. Yeah, that's a shocker.
I
Anyway,
mean, that's how you want to say it. Okay.
I like what you did there. Your highs of the year and what the year taught you.
yeah. But like saying, hi, my name's Tom Brady and I won a Super Bowl because I'm so good-looking. It's so hard. Oh, fuck off.
So you think he
I
won
love
it because he's good looking? No, that's
the
not why
only
he won
reason
it.
he won it. Good-looking people fucking have an advantage in the world. That's why I'm still sitting in this goddamn room. Fuck you, good-looking people. Anyway, I'm fucking gorgeous. Tasha.
God. I guess, well, no, for sure. My highs there, I had a lot of family that lived in different states. Like they moved back to Florida. So I got to spend more time with them this year.
Tasha's just
my
talking about
God.
me, but she hasn't seen me yet, so fuck off. But go
Nah,
ahead.
I mean, you're part of it, but you're not, yeah, I haven't seen you.
Not that important.
And Shut up.
done.
We had, well, at the beginning of this year, Nico's baby cousin was born, so we're happy she came into
cool.
this world
Oh, that's cool.
healthy. Yeah, because
That's important.
I told you guys that her mom was in the hospital with pneumonia, COVID, and she went into labor alone. So
Yeah.
we're just happy that she's healthy and she's
That's
here.
awesome.
She's
That is actually really cool.
So I guess my the thing I learned this year is just surround yourself more with the people that you love and you care for, because you really don't know. So I take that. Don't take that for granted.
Okay.
It hit harder this year.
Mazia, what do you got?
Highs for me this year is my son graduating finally,
Ooh.
right? And him 5 months later, him finding his job, right, in his career.
Which
And
he
not
wouldn't tell
telling
you
you
how much he made.
makes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
how much he
doesn't know,
Yeah.
Ain't telling you shit about that money.
Now,
You ain't coming to me, Dad. Don't worry, I got my sugar mama.
yeah. So, yeah, and then he had to move to New York. So, that was one of my highlights. Oh, the other one is my boy, may he rest in peace, his brother, his younger brother, actually his two younger brothers, actually starred in an Amazon Prime movie. They filmed them
Wow.
themselves. They got a bunch of influencers together, and they made a movie and it came out in Prime.
Really?
It actually was
What's the
released.
How are we
recently.
just now finding out about that?
I'm like, hello.
Because
We
it's
went the whole year. What the fuck?
it's called "I'll Make You Famous." I think it's called "I'll Make
That's
You
fine,
Famous."
but why are we not promoting on our fucking channel and shit, bro?
Hello.
Come
I
on.
would have seen it. I mean, long drives.
Like,
I got
yeah,
to
why are
work.
you not telling us to
because you would
watch it
probably
and
have to
review it?
put a clip. Because you probably have to put a clip on it, and then those clips get blocked.
We don't have to.
It
We don't,
doesn't-
dude.
I'm like, we
you
can still
talking
watch
about
it.
it doesn't
We
mean
can
we have to
watch
put a
it.
clip on it. We
Oh,
can
okay,
literally
okay.
all go watch it and review it and talk it. Like, dude, come on,
Yeah.
it's a big fucking thing.
No, yeah, let's do. Well, let's do it. We could do it for next week.
Oh my god.
Oh
I'm
my
not
Yeah.
driving as much.
They got
next week.
all.
Oh
They
my
all
God.
got a bunch of influencers together, and they all decided they filmed the movie here, and it was just released. Like
So wait a
about 2
minute.
weeks
Why
ago.
were we not in it? We're all influencers, aren't we?
Because they're like hi. These influencers got over 1 million each. So
Okay.
it would have been cool to network with those people.
I got a
Right?
million divided by like a million. I mean, we're good.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. Mine. So,
Okay.
not gonna lie, my high of the year was unbelievably epic. Probably, I'm not even kidding. It's probably one of the like greatest moments of my life. Unbelievably, just so amazing. I shot an 86 at one of the top 3 golf courses in New Jersey. And I know it doesn't sound like much to some of y'all, but like you have no
It
idea.
is to you.
But
it
it's
is.
just the zone I was in and the people I was with to have the audience to see and back it up that I played the way I played. You guys don't understand. I went through 12 holes where I played par golf, right? I was getting birdies. I was dropping like 10-foot putts. It was, I know it does, like if you're into something, right? So Nate, you're into this racing game, right? Just think that you have like all of a sudden you go into the hardest course on the hardest level and you win first, right?
Bro, that
what
was
shit felt
literally
like.
Monday, bro.
Like
I was playing right after you.
but it was the most epic experience of my life because I went out there and I didn't shoot well the first couple holes. And then next thing I know, I'm just draining and dropping shit everywhere. And to walk out with the greatest golf score of my life at one of the fanciest courses I've ever been to, and to have 3 people there, okay, that witnessed it it was an amazing, epic moment in my life. And I think
That's
what
cool.
it is that it reminded me of my grandfather, who's been long deceased, which is my dad's dad. He was a huge golfer. And the thing is unfortunately in my life, my dad had me very old in life. So I knew my grandfather, don't get me wrong, but I was never old enough to be able to connect with him in a certain level, right? So he played golf. He lived in a retirement home in Fort Lauderdale, like area. And he played golf every day. Like, but I was never old enough to ever go play golf with him. So I never got to experience what that would be like. But I kind of felt like, you know, me taking up golf and following in his footsteps in a way, it was something that was really cool. And so for me to go out there and have that moment, I felt like he was kind of watching me at that time. And so it was just really kind of special for me, kind of cool for me to do it in Jersey, which is where he, you know, spent the majority of his life until he went to retirement in South Florida and everything like that. I just thought that that was a really big high moment. What I learned in life was, the world fucking sucks. Plain and simple, man. It's a fucking shit show on epic proportions. And you just can't focus on it. Like, you just can't. Like, if I really sat back and like just focus on how shitty the world is and all the fucked up things that happened in 2021 alone, even, I just want to kill myself. I'm not gonna even lie. Like, it's just, the world's a shitty fucking place. There's a lot of shitty things going on between the racism and the fucking shit that happened with the fucking elections, the COVID. I'm not going to say this is the worst time ever to live, because it's not, but it's just,
There have been better times.
but there's been better times. Exactly. And it's just, it's a really shitty world we live in today, with people's mentality, the way they treat people, how people react, people's mentalities. And it's just taught me that, I'm sorry, sometimes you just got to fucking tune it all out and stay the fuck away from it. I know you should be tuned into the world news and know what's going on, but sometimes you just got to take a step fucking back, just take the fuck out of it, and be thankful that I do have, you know, some friends and family in my life that can bring me joy. You know what I'm saying? I'm living in this fucking town alone, but I got people like you that I get to enjoy myself with for an hour a week. I got people that, you know, drove an hour and a half the first day I got here to come visit me. I've had 3 people, and I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but I've had 3 different friends that have came up here to hang out with me. One of my friends actually came Christmas Eve. He drove 2 hours so he could stay the night and we could go golfing on my birthday, because I've never done that before. Shot a 92, by the way. Nothing great, but not bad.
Beautiful weather too, right?
Oh, fucking gorgeous. It was a little chilly in the morning, but it fucking got gorgeous. So got to go play golf with a good friend of mine. My dad drove up and I got to spend some time with him on my birthday. He slept over, which was really nice. And he's, you know, and so like, of all the shitty things going on in the world, it just made me appreciate a little bit more of the good things that are going on. I made an epic fucking resting rib roast. It's like, and so little backstory. So my dad came up for Thanksgiving and I cooked turkey and he refused to eat it. He said I undercooked it because he only wanted the dark meat, so he wouldn't eat the dinner. So I kind of was disappointed because like I cook because I want to, like when I cook for myself, I just cook for nourishment. When I cook for other people, I cook out of enjoyment because I want to make them happy. Right. And both my friend and my dad, were like, dude, this shit's amazing. Like it's delicious. Like I did honey roasted with brown sugar roasted, like glazed carrots. I did this prime roast that was just cooked to, they said perfection, with these mashed potatoes and gravy. And it was just now I'll tell you, it took me like an hour to fucking clean up after it, which was fucking horrible on my birthday. By the way, I was born on Christmas, for all you assholes who don't know. Thanks for the group, by the way, Daylight. That's my fuck out of here later on. But it was just really nice, and it just made me appreciate those types of things. So that's what I learned for 2021, is to just sit back and appreciate some of the things that you take for granted. So
Good. Very good.
Facts.
He started out so nice and then started saying "fuck you" to everyone. And like,
but you know, it's like the sandwich effect.
Monster.
You go nice, you say "fuck you," and then you go back to nice. The sandwich. Nate, it was you or Lewis who said you had something to add to that?
It was Nate.
Oh no,
It was
yeah,
it was
I-
about
I
his
feel you with the sport.
racing.
Yes, I started getting into Formula One recently, and I knew about it when I was younger.
It's
And
just
then I
dangerous.
bought
You
the
could
game.
die.
I know it's okay. So I ended up bought the game of like a week ago, and then and my very first race of the championship season, I go last, and I was like, "Bruh, this is not college all over again. This is not gonna happen, bro. This is not gonna happen." So I go to race 4, and I was learning how to play the game and all that. And I go to practice, and in Formula One, if you guys don't know, there's a day for practice in the track. Then you go to the next day, which is for qualifying to see where you land in the positioning, like for first or last. And then the final day on Sunday when you actually race. So on qualifying, I was in the lead and I had the best time, and I spun out at the second to last corner.
Oh,
And I was
forgot
like,
to change the tires.
Oh, that's rough.
It was raining in the game. And I was like, all right, whatever. So I go and I finish, and it says you're
Damn.
all right, just put the race on. So I go, and I'm in Austria, and it's this fast track, and I just learned it in like 30 minutes. And I'm like, all right, 19 laps, I got this. So I'm going to end the game. You guys know Michael Schumacher? I don't know if you guys remember him from back in the day.
Heard of the name before.
Yeah, he's like the famous Formula One driver from Germany. So his son Mick is actually driving in real life, and I have to go against him. And in the game, he's fast. I'm like, bro, I can't drive any faster. But I'm like, nah, I gotta win because I'm behind him in points. I'm down by like 10 points. And I'm like, I'm not losing. Like, it's just not gonna happen. So I chased this German dude for 10 laps. I'm literally on him. And in the game, the coach goes, your tires are about to blow up. I need you to come in. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I'm right there, right behind him. So we've been racing for 20 minutes, and I'm still in second place from 19. And I'm like, yo, I have to beat him. Like I have to. So we had to go to lap 11 into the pit area to change our tires. And I'm literally right behind him. And I'm like, yo, if we can just change these tires, I can win the race at lap 16, just barely in the corner. And I was like, I got this race. I'm going to beat him. I'm going to beat the son of the greatest driver of all time, even though it's a video game. I'm going to beat this guy. Bro, I was so stressful.
At least what I do is actually fucking real goddamn life. Like,
Yeah.
I'm out there fucking doing real things. This guy's over there fucking twiddling his thumbs.
How intense it is for him? That's crazy, bro.
Like
It
my
feels
heart
real
rate
to
was
him.
racing. My heart rate went up. Like I was sweating. My hands were like slipping out of the controller. I'm
This
like,
is
bro.
the addiction of Hot Wheels, okay? This is what started. This is what the addiction of selling Hot Wheels has got him into. That he's addicted to a fucking video game now. Jesus.
It's fun, man. It's fun.
Sure it is.
I ended up winning. Barely, though.
Congratulations.
There you go.
Anyway, all right. Anything else you guys want to add to the 2021 season until we wrap it up to get to the Fack Outta Here segment?
No. I got to look at that for 2021.
All right.
Excited for 2022. That's it.
Yeah, we'll talk about 2022 when we get there next week. All right. Without further ado, I'm not going to even fucking change it because I like the background. I like the vibe. We don't want to see that fucking ugly intro. So let's go ahead.
The protest.
Let's hop in to this week's episode of Fack Outta Here.
Ooh.
Who's up first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
Maziah's
sorry. Okay. Go, Messiah.
Oh,
Go.
go on, Tasha, go.
No, Maziah's usually takes like 15 minutes because he's long-winded. So let's get his out of the way. Go ahead.
All right, so mine's will be quick. It's not going to be that long. I had this big one of my, I have a pet peeve. What happened?
It's how we started 2021 and this is how we're going to end 2021.
No, it's I got a pet peeve when people like when you're driving in the shopping center, especially when you go food shopping, and somebody decides like they don't want to park, right? They don't want to wait to park till they fucking get out and then walk into to go food shopping. No, they decide to stop, stop traffic so they can drop one person off because that fat ass can't walk that far. So they gotta stop them there while they go over there. I could understand if it's an elderly person, you need to get them off early. But this person's not elderly, young and healthy, but you know, they decide to stop traffic to fucking just to get that person off. No, stop looking for the shortest path to the fucking supermarket. If the space is available all the way in the back, park your ass all the way in the back. Do not fucking block, wait for somebody to leave. And you're blocking traffic just to wait for somebody to leave just so you can get the shorter parking distance. Stop being lazy. That's the problem with this fucking country. We want everything short. We don't have to do too much walking. Fuck out of here with that shit. That shit just bothers me. I park my first park. As soon as I pull in, I park right there. And then I walk. I don't care. I'm not gonna drive around.
So let me ask you something. Hold on. Let me ask you something.
I'm not driving around looking for fucking parking.
Let me ask you something. Is your car self-driving?
Nope.
So how the fuck would you drop yourself off anyway, you dumbass? Fucking move on.
No, but I'm talking about. I
Move
also
on.
said people station themselves waiting for other people to leave so they can fucking park in that closest parking
That's
area.
not what I heard. Anyway, Tasha, go
Goddamn
ahead.
these fucks.
Oh, fuck out of here. Stop being lazy, you fat fucks.
Canceled. Canceled.
Damn. Did I ever tell you guys? I don't know if I told you. You know that I had COVID back in January. I told you guys this right after Christmas of last year. I had pneumonia with it. I didn't know that it got that bad, and obviously I had to get hospitalized because I couldn't breathe. It was bad. But I did a bunch of scans. I had the inhalers, like a whole bunch of random shit. I didn't know until months later when my doctor, my primary care, was like, by any chance did they tell you had pneumonia? And I said no, but I kind of
Did
figured.
they tell you you're pregnant? But
No.
Imagine.
No. And I was like,
I should have known better though, because it's a year later and there ain't no kid.
shit, but no. He goes, well, did they tell you that this is the first time hearing about that shit? And then he goes, okay, well, not to alarm you, but if they're still there, they've grown because they can with time. They turn into tumors. So I had my CT scan, my follow-up, just to like see like a comparison because it still has those. I have my results come in next week, like right after on Thursday. So fuck out of here to the doctors for not fucking telling me shit sooner. Because I would have liked to fucking known. And God forbid anything happens, but you know, now you know. Blame South Lake Hospital.
Never going fucking there. Shit.
That's crazy.
I don't give a fuck.
That's crazy. So wait, they told you that the from getting pneumonia you got white spots in your lung?
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean,
I gotta go get
I
myself
guess-
checked. Because
Yeah.
I recently came down with fucking, I think it was pneumonia also. I couldn't breathe. I had the chills. I couldn't fucking, I still had the sinus thing going on. I thought it was COVID.
It was
It
literally
wasn't.
like
I went to get tested for COVID. It was like negative.
I didn't want to speak because whenever I spoke, it was like, hey, it was bad.
Yeah.
To the point. And even if I didn't speak, it still came out. Like it was like I was coughing so much I would throw up. I was like, I can't do this shit.
That's
This isn't
crazy.
good. So yeah. But fuck out of here to that hospital.
What you got, Phoenix?
I don't got much.
Well, wish you best.
If you don't got none, it's all right.
Wish you the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, mine's. God.
By the way, Shaq Monster. Merry Christmas and happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So I got two of them this week. Thanks for reminding me. So first of all, you know, it's my birthday on Christmas, and this little group here decides to text everybody, Merry Christmas. Then they decided to fucking, first of all, Messiah at least remembered, right? So credit to Messiah. He texted me on the next day. Oh, by the way, happy birthday.
Bruh, I was fucking sleeping with chills, bro.
Hold on, like I said, credit to Messiah. He at least texted me the next day. Then there's these two other little bandwagoners like, oh shit, yeah, happy birthday. Fuck y'all. Fuck out of here with you two.
You know what? No,
Fuck outta
fuck
here.
that. When's my birthday? You don't fucking know my birthday. Just because yours is on a fucking federal holiday doesn't mean we all have to know it.
Listen to the fucking U.S. Postal Service person. Federal holiday?
Yeah,
that's how we talk about that shit now? Federal holiday?
Yeah,
It's
she's
Jesus' birthday. It's not a fucking federal holiday.
She was like, forget that religious shit. It is a federal holiday.
Fuck out of here with that federal bullshit. But I got a really good one this week. All right, and I texted it to the group chat, but let the world know about it. So Christmas Eve.
Welcome back, Phoenix.
Hey, I told you my goal every week. He's got to fall off the chair. I'm 1 for 1.
Hey, I did that, so fuck off.
It doesn't matter. I started it. So I was kind of selfish on Christmas Eve, and I knew that the liquor store closed at 8. So we closed at 7 at my job. So my goal was to get everybody out by 7:30, right? So I could make it across the street by 8 to buy a bottle of liquor for my birthday, right? Motherfuckers just want to drink on his birthday, maybe, you know, have a couple drinks, sit at the house, drink a little Delmore, right? You know, get a little holiday pack, whatever. No big deal. This fucking chick walks in at 6:55, right? I tell chick as she walks in, we close in 5 minutes. We are a hard close tonight. That means we are locking this bitch down. Make your selection and get out, right? This chick is literally 7:15, and this bitch is searching through her phone for a fucking gift card or some shit. Bitch, you knew you were coming into Best Buy. Get your fucking shit ready. Sorry. I'm going to have to
This
scratch
bitch wanted
that from the
to
fucking...
activate a phone.
I'm going to have to scratch that from the record. You guys don't know where I work. You walk into my business, you know where the fuck you are. Have that shit fucking ready. All right? Like, fuck out of here with that shit, first of all. So I literally walk up to this chick, no filter. It was like, yo, lady. And I literally said it like this. Excuse me, ma'am. You got to go. She goes, what do you mean? These doors have to be locked down by 7:30. Our corporate offices mandate that these kids get home to their families. It's Christmas Eve. You got to figure out how you're going to pay for this, and you got to get out. She starts arguing with me. Well, what do you mean this and that? I was like, look, I told you when you walked in, these kids have to get home. It's not fair to them that they got to sit here and wait for you to find your form of payment. Pay for your gifts and get out. Or next time, get here before the last day of Christmas. But I need you out. Like, you got to go. Like, if you're not out in the next 3 minutes, you're either going to get out or I'll call the authorities to get you out. But you ain't staying here. Because I'm locking this shit down at 7:30 because I got to get across the street. I got to get my goddamn bottle of liquor. Okay? And I missed the liquor store closing at 8 for a goddamn nobody. Not happening. Not on my birthday. Okay? It's my birthday. That's not the worst part. Literally 2 nights ago, I closed work. And I'm literally driving home, right? I got to go to the gas station. I need some cigarettes. I smoke still. Got to quit it. I know. Whatever. So, unfortunately, though, I decided to talk to one of my soups after work, and I literally had enough time to make it without this happening. But he's talking about shit, and I start, okay, we're talking. We're hanging out. I'm like, all right, man, I got to go. All right, cool. I get to the gas station. For some reason, in the area I live, gas station is closed at 10. So they had this little pull box, though, right? That you can order shit from the little box, but you can't go inside after 10. And it was like 10:05 when I fucking got
so
there.
It's not closed. It's just
That's
safe.
not good.
Yeah.
That just says that the neighborhood is not a good
It's
neighborhood.
not
Yeah,
safe.
it's not.
Yeah.
This is not a good area. Like, you could die going outside. It's okay. I'm living in the risky life every day I live. But that's okay. I'm a gangster like that. I'll just fucking, I'll roll
It's
with
not
it.
gangsta.
I could tell the skull cap you have on.
Gangster life. Anyway, so I go up there and I'm like waiting for this chick. This chick literally ignores the fucking window and just fucking puts her head down in front of the window and starts doing some work. Won't look up. Next thing I know, there's this 2 groups of people, these 2 chicks and this chick and this dude that walk up. They try to go in. I try to be polite because I'm out of work. You know, still got my gear on though. And I'm like, yeah, you know, they close the doors at 10 sometimes, but you can go through the thing. And this chick got a little puppy with her and shit, right? This little dachshund, cute ass little puppy. And so they're up there and I'm talking to a couple of them. We're trying to get the attention. Next thing I know, this chick looks over at me and goes, hey, you're a manager for that company, aren't you? I was like, well, you know, I'm one of them. There's a lot of them there. Try to play that shit off. She goes, no, you're the asshole who threw me out on Christmas Eve, aren't you?
Oh.
I go,
shit.
yeah, now that you mention it, that was me. By the way, that's a really cute fucking dog you got there, though. What is that? Is it a dachshund?
No.
Dude, fuck out of here if they didn't get me caught up with this chick that I threw out on Christmas Eve that I had to see in this small fucking podunk town that fucking at this one random goddamn gas station because I needed fucking cigarettes that I could have made it in and out in time not to get fucking caught if my fucking one of my coworkers didn't want to fucking talk to me for 15 fucking minutes. Fuck out of here. Lo and behold, though, she actually saved the night. She took the little dachshund, put it up on the window, banged on the window till this stupid bitch looked at it and was like, oh my God, that's so cute. Came around to the window finally and talked, was like, oh my gosh, that dog's so cute. I literally go, are you open? Like, as she asking about the dog, she goes, not really, but what you need? I was like, I need 2 packs of this cigarettes. And so I ended up getting everybody serviced, but it was actually because of her and her dog. So fuck out of here. Horrible fucking moment in my life that I'm like, oh my God. All I can think about, honest to God, is I'm going to piss somebody off at work one day and I'm going to see them outside of work and they're going to fucking murder me. Just murder me. And the town won't, and nobody's going to know. It's a small ass fucking town. Yeah.
But there'll be a full investigation.
No. Maybe I'm white.
How far will that
Yeah,
shit
I'm
go?
white. You're right. You're right. I'm white.
That's what I was going to say, because
Yeah.
he's white. There'll be a
I'm white.
full-on investigation.
Yeah, you're right. They're going to prison.
He
I'm white.
died a white man. Oh, shit. Hold on.
All right. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. I want to thank Lewis's sister for tuning in. By the way, my name's Shaq Monster. Monster on the mic. If you want to follow me on Twitter, hit me up. It's nice seeing you on here. And I'd love to be part of the family. With that, I'm out.
Oh my God.